When you hear about Davao City, images of strict rules and dark tales might pop into your mind. The place often gets tagged as the Philippines' most notorious city, thanks to years of headlines about crime and tough crackdowns. But there's more to it than that. Digs into the real Davao, showing its strengths and struggles without the hype. Davao sits in the south, a key spot for trade and growth in Mindanao. It plays a big role in the country's economy, pulling in jobs and boosting national output. Let's peel back the layers to see what makes this city tick. Davao faced tough times with rebel groups in the 1970s and 1980s. Clashes between government forces and Moro fighters left scars on the community. Later, drug wars in the 2000s added fuel to the fire, with reports of vigilante actions under local leaders. These events shaped a tough image that stuck. Families remember the fear, but many also credit changes that followed. The city's past explains why it gets labeled notorious, yet it shows how locals pushed for peace. News outlets love dramatic stories from Davao. They highlight shootings or curfews, painting a picture of constant chaos. But for most folks living there, days pass with markets buzzing and kids at school. This gap creates myths. A vendor might sell fruits all day without worry, while TV focuses on rare incidents. Understanding this helps you see Davao as a normal place with real people. Crime stats in Davao dropped over the years, per government reports from 2020. Poverty rates hover around 10%, lower than the national average of 18%. Still, old data on drug busts keeps the bad rep alive. These numbers tell part of the story. They show progress, but trust in stats varies due to reporting gaps. Overall, they highlight why perceptions lag behind facts. Davao thrives on farming and exports like bananas and pineapples. These bring in billions to the Philippines' GDP each year. The city also hosts call centers, employing thousands in modern offices. Ports handle goods from Asia, making Davao a trade hub. This mix keeps money flowing and jobs open. Without these sectors, the national economy would feel the pinch. New roads and bridges link Davao to rural areas, easing travel woes. A big airport upgrade started in 2023, aiming to boost tourism, but growth brings issues, like families moved from old sites. Traffic jams test patience daily. Projects promise better lives, yet they spark debates on fairness. Balancing speed with care remains key for the city's future. Street sellers and small shops feed most families in Davao. They sell everything from snacks to repairs, often without big licenses. This setup helps during slow times in formal jobs. Many rely on these gigs for steady cash. It builds community ties but faces risks from weather or rules. The informal side keeps the city alive and adaptable. City Hall launched cleanup drives against drugs in the 2010s. Police training programs now focus on rights and community ties. Anti-graft teams check officials for bribes. These steps cut crime reports by half since 2015. Leaders work with groups to build trust. Progress shows, but ongoing work is needed. Locals lock doors at night and join neighborhood watches. Parents teach kids to avoid dark alleys. Apps for quick alerts help during rare events. Most days feel safe, with markets open late. People share tips at church or stores. This daily routine builds a sense of control. Cops in Davao deal with low funds and high expectations. Training covers de-escalation to gain respect. Joint patrols with residents have stopped petty crimes in spots like parks. Local painters capture Davao's markets and mountains in bold colors. Musicians blend folk tunes with modern beats, singing about daily wins. Writers pen stories of family bonds amid hardship. These works offer fresh views. They turn tough times into art that inspires. Events showcase talent, drawing eyes to the human side. Groups plant trees in empty lots, turning them into green spaces. Youth clubs run sports programs to keep teens busy. Old buildings get fixed up as cultural spots. One project in Barangay 76A revives weaving traditions. Volunteers clean beaches monthly. These efforts spark pride and change from the ground up. Kadaya One Festival celebrates harvests with dances and parades each August. Families gather for feasts, honoring indigenous roots. Ati-atihan-like events mix faith and fun. These gatherings fill streets with joy. They remind everyone of shared heritage. Bonds grow stronger through laughter and song.
Visit local eateries to taste fresh durian or quinoa. Hire guides from community tours for safe insights. Skip risky areas, stick to marked paths. Support shops selling handmade crafts. Ask about stories behind spots. Your choices can boost good causes. What policymakers must prioritize for sustainable improvement?
Focus on schools to train youth for jobs. Build affordable homes near work sites. Invest in green tech to cut pollution. Long-term plans beat quick fixes. Track progress with open reports. This sets Davao on a solid path. Empowering local voices for narrative shift. NGOs run media workshops for residents to share real tales. Online campaigns highlight wins, like clean streets. Activists partner with leaders for fair policies. These moves change old views. Voices from within carry weight. Action builds a better image step by step. Conclusion: redefining Davao's city. Davao wears its notorious label like an old coat. It fits from past storms, but hides a beating heart of growth and grit. The city powers the Philippines with trade and spirit, far beyond the scary stories. We've seen how history, economy, and culture weave a complex tapestry. Key takeaways include: Davao's economy drives national strength through farms and ports. Locals build safety through community efforts. And cultural events showcase unbreakable unity. Davao holds bright promise. Its people, with their quiet determination, will shape a future where reputation matches reality. What will you discover there? Plan a visit and see for yourself.